Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Moments with Nikki, where we embrace change as we step into our authentic power. I am your hostess with the mostest, Nicole, also known as Coach Nikki. And today's episode, we're talking about something we all desire, becoming the person others look up to. It's easy to think that leadership or influence is reserved for a select few, but the truth is, you have everything within you to become that person, the one who others admire, right, and look to for guidance. In this episode, I'll be sharing the journey of how I went from doubting my own worth to stepping into space where I could confidently lead and inspire others. I'm going to break down the steps I took, the mindset shifts I made, and the actions I took to align myself with my true potential. So let's dive in. The power of influence, right? I am not trying to be an influencer. I'll tell y'all that, right? That's the first thing. But I want to share by talking about something that means to be someone others look up to. It's not about being perfect, having it all together, or being the most successful person in the room. It's about living authentically, showing up with integrity, and being someone who inspires others through your actions and your values. Becoming that person others look up to begins with understanding that true influence comes from within. It's about being real, being consistent, and living your life in a way that reflects the values you hold dear. For me, it wasn't always this clear. I spent years of doubting my worth, thinking I wasn't good enough to lead others. I kept comparing myself to those who seemed to have it all together, and that left me feeling small and insignificant. But the truth is, influence isn't about comparison, it's about authenticity. When you show up as your true self, people are naturally drawn to you. They want to learn from you, they want to be in your presence, and they want to follow your example. So let's talk about how you can start embodying this mindset and making it real in your life, right? There are steps to becoming the person others look up to. Let's talk about it, right? So there are a few key steps I took on my journey that helped me shift into a mindset of being someone others looked up to, right? Let me walk you through them. Embrace your authenticity. I can't say that enough. When I first started my journey, I tried to fit into a mold. I thought I had to be like someone else to gain respect and influence. But when I started to embrace who I truly was, I found that when I was able to connect with people in a more meaningful way. People are drawn to authenticity. There's nothing fake with me, right? Like I had to be fake for work, but my real life, I'm a I'm a goofy person, right? So lead with integrity. This is huge. Being the person others look up to means showing up consistently, being honest, and sticking to your values. People respect someone who is true to their word and follows through with their commitments. So if you say you're going to go out with somebody, honor that, right? It's just the small things. Be vulnerable. Vulnerability is a powerful tool for building trust and rapport with others. When you're open about your struggles, your challenges, your growth, you allow others to see the real you. And when they see your humanity, they can relate to you. This builds a deep connection and a respect, right? I am very honest about what I'm going through with my separation and everything like that because I know I can't be the only one. So commit to personal growth. The person you are today won't be the person you are tomorrow. Growth is a lifelong journey, whether it's improving your skills, expanding your knowledge, or working on your mindset. The more you invest in yourself, the more you have to offer to others. Be a source of inspiration, not perfection. See, I learned that people don't look up to you because you're perfect. They look up to you because you inspire them. The way you handle challenges, you stay resilient, and you show up for others can be a source of motivation. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to keep moving forward with purpose, right? When people see that, they want to become that. So always consider that. So, overcoming doubts and fears. I feel like I've been talking about this all month long. And I want to touch on something that I know holds a lot of people back from stepping into this role of influence, and that's doubt and fear. I've been there. I've doubted my own abilities. I've feared judgment and even questioned whether I was capable of leading others. But here's the thing, Doubt is normal, it's a part of the journey. The key is not letting it control you. I remember the first time I had to make a big decision that would influence others. I was paralyzed with fear, worrying about what others would think, wondering if I was the right person for the job. But I realized that the only way to overcome that fear was to step through it. I took action, even though I wasn't sure of the outcome. And that was when I started to see real transformation in myself and in the way others perceived me. If you're feeling that doubt right now, I want to encourage you to take a small step forward. Don't wait until you feel 100% ready because the truth is you never will. That I can promise you. You have to take imperfect actions. Trust yourself and know that each step you take brings you closer to becoming the person others look up to. So as we wrap up today, I want to thank you for coming and joining in on my little life. And I want to leave you with this challenge. Take one action this week that aligns with the person you want to become. Maybe it's speaking up in a meeting, offering to help someone in need, or simply showing up authentically in a social setting. The more you act in alignment with your true self, the more others will naturally look up to you. Remember, leadership is about authenticity, integrity, and growth, not perfection. So embrace your journey, step into your power, and become the person you were always meant to be. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share it with someone who could benefit from it. Leave a review and connect with me on social media. I'll leave a link in the description. I love to hear from you. I love how to hear how you're stepping into your power and becoming the person others look up to. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next week. Bye now.